This thing. Okay.
Alright, we got 1 minute.
Okay, are you just gonna do your normal starting like welcome mod thing?
Yeah, I would, but normally that involves actually welcoming people and thanking people for follows. I don't think I can do that right now. So I'll just do a
Thank all
general
the
hello,
viewers.
and
Introduce
then I'll
the show.
introduce the game.
Slightly reduce. Slightly reduce.
Slightly reduced, just like, hey, thank you everyone for being here, thank you for following, congratulate the first, and then we'll start the show.
Are y'all getting feedback from our ends?
No, I don't think so.
If it is, it's not.
I just got scared because I saw it lighting up when we weren't talking.
Alright, we got 15 seconds.
Whoa.
Fucking hell, I'm nervous.
You gotta tell them.
Okay.
Alright. I'm about to start. They won't be able to hear you yet. I'll let you know when they... Alright, hello everybody. What's up? There's a lot of people. So, Emma, Gretz, the first, and this is too many falls to people to say hi to. Oh my... It's too loud. Welcome. We're gonna start the show now. And here we are. It's being hosted on my stream, but you can also watch on Betty's or Parrot's stream. Oh my god, this audio is too loud on my end. I'm just gonna turn off the music. Hello, welcome. We're doing Jeopardy today. Okay, so I'll give a quick explanation of what's going on, what we're doing, all that, and then we'll get into it. So, hello, I'm Lirkz. You might know me for streaming SJ, or being in a lot of people's Twitch chats, or just not shutting up about 9-souls, you know, the usual stuff. That's about it. I'll be hosting this show, and if you all want to introduce yourself?
Who starts?
We can go in name order. Mr. Heck,
Okay.
go.
Hello, I'm Mr. Heck. I play exclusively Bejeweled 3 on stream. That's about it. That's my only personality trait is Bejeweled, I think. Also, I've watched Murder Drones once. It's pretty cool.
It's a good show. Okay, Nins.
This.
You're cutting out.
Hi.
You gotta talk louder.
I'm talking loud. I'm Nins and I play Celeste. And yeah, I'm gonna.
Alright, Parrot.
Hi, I'm Parrot. I'm the person that streams Celeste a lot and does 90 deathless and things, you know. Yeah, that's about it.
And Viddy.
Hello, I'm Vinny. I'm a main BOTC player, but also play Celeste from time to time.
Yeah, we all play other games except Parrot, I guess. But yeah, welcome. We're doing Celeste Jeopardy. Heavy quotations. I'm not gonna lie. So for those of you who don't know how Jeopardy works, essentially, you see the board here. There's numbers 100, 200, 300, 400, as well as 5 categories. So for each category, someone picks a question, and then based on the amount of points that question is worth, it'll be harder or easier. And so once somebody chooses the question gets asked, and players can buzz in. They answer based on the... Did I not count to 5? Sure, playing. Whatever. Yeah, so... Numbers. Categories. If you choose a number in a category, and then you answer the question. God. And so the player, once the question's asked, the players can buzz in. It doesn't matter who chose the question, it just matters who buzzes in first. And then you answer the questions in order of who buzzed. So, if you get it correct, you get the points, we move on to the next question. If you get it wrong, the next person who buzzed gets to go, and you lose the points. So, don't try to answer a question you don't know. Or risk it, I don't care. And The winner of the last question gets to pick the next question. If nobody wins, it defaults back to the person who picked that question. That's the basics. Normally, how Jeopardy works is the questions are asked as a statement, and you have to respond with the question that would get that answer. We're not doing that. These will just be questions, and you have to answer it. Some are more open-ended. I'll try to tell you specifically what I'm looking for. If you give a correct answer that's technically not listed, I'll give it to you anyway. That's about it. There is not a daily double. There is a final Jeopardy where you can bet literally all your points if you want to. Oh yeah, for the streamers, no reading chat while we're answering questions. But
Yep.
I'll give you time between questions in case you want to talk about stuff. I don't know. That's about it. Anything any of you want to say before we start?
Yeah. Every time I get a wrong answer.
Yeah, if she gets anything wrong, she's getting zapped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a d4 and I'll let you know what happens, and whoever we'll go in order Mr. Heck to Biddy, and whatever number it rolls gets the first question. Yeah. Wish Nin's luck. I think she'll need it right now. Alright, so D4, we are gonna start with Parrot gets the first question.
I get
So-
the first one.
Category number.
Let's do real life 200.
Okay, actually, because I want to make this clear. I forgot to explain the categories. This is
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Okay, so mechanics. For mechanics, basically we're gonna ask you to explain tech or a behavior, or something along those lines. For modded, it's trivia about modded levels. Game files is, I believe, internal names only. There might be some other stuff. Real life is stuff about the like facts about the game that aren't in the game. Stuff about Maddie, the real person, Maddie, and I think that's about it. And then miscellaneous trivia is just that. I think that's it.
Alright.
So you're the buzzers. Once the first person buzzes, I'll probably start the 10-second timer. If that doesn't work out, we'll just go based off vibes. So, I think that's everything this time. So we
Wait,
have...
what's the 10-second buzzer timer thingy?
I'll start the timer so people don't take too long. You have to choose whether you want or not you want to respond relatively quickly. No,
okay.
I already answered this, but no, there will not be a double Jeopardy because the site doesn't do that. At least not without
Tragic.
premium. I don't know.
So not only the first person to answer wrong will lose points, but everyone that answers wrong will lose points.
Everyone that answers wrong will lose points. Yes, and it
Okay.
doesn't go until everybody who buzzed answered, or somebody gets it correct.
All
No
right,
triple
gotcha.
Jeopardy, Dupu. All right. So, what did you say? Was it real life 200?
Yep.
All right. So, real life 200. For which anniversary of Celeste was Celeste 2 Lonnie's Trek released?
Ooh.
I'll start the timer. To give Vidianins a second.
I have no idea.
All right. So, Parrot, you go first.
I think it was the 3rd anniversary.
That is correct.
Yep.
It was the 3rd anniversary of Celeste.
Huge.
These questions might not be perfectly scaled on difficulty. We
It's
tried our best. We
fine.
ran a couple sessions, and there wasn't much feedback besides making stuff more specific.
What
But
is
the
that?
playtesters were very helpful.
Celeste Lani's track.
It's like a
it's,
Celeste Classic 2. It's like Celeste
Yeah.
Classic, but you
Oh.
have like a grappling hook.
Yeah.
What the
Okay.
hell?
For those who don't know, there was a second Pico 8 game, or at least something in the style of Pico 8, that was released for Celeste's 3rd anniversary, which I believe was Grapple Hook, which is where the Theo Grapple Hook mechanic came from, even though it wasn't featuring Theo, I think.
Something like that.
Something along those lines.
So I get to pick another one now, right?
So you get to pick the next category. That's correct.
Let's do modded 200.
Modded 200. All right. What is the most liked mod according to Olympus that isn't a collab?
Oh.
These are impossible.
Like I said, the difficulty scaling might be slightly off. We'll see. Parrot?
Monica's D-sides.
That is incorrect.
Dang it.
Back to 0. Alright, Heck.
Is it Maddie's helping hand? The helper?
That is also incorrect. You are in the
Good.
negatives. Mitty.
Speedrun tool?
That is also incorrect. And
Wait, it's bus in, right?
It's I don't know. I have no
Nin's happy. Alright, I'm gonna give you 10 more seconds to answer. Or are you just like, I don't know?
Hold on. Yeah.
Alright. I did not start the timer. It's 10 seconds.
Wait, what?
You have 5 more seconds to answer.
Oh, me? Oh, I'm it.
You don't know? Alright. The correct answer was glyph.
That was my other
Oh
option. I was
my
like, it's
God.
either D-sets or glyph, and I went with D-sets. I'm so
It is-
mad.
I had no
I'm so
idea
mad.
Glyph was that popular.
J, and then SC, and then glyph, and then the D sides.
Oh, damn
No, I was close at least, I guess. Okay.
it.
Everyone
I
besides
was
Parrot's in the
thinking-
negative. Since nobody got it correct, Parrot gets to choose again.
Oh god.
I was so thinking of speedrun tool of the vanilla peeps.
Let's do Game Files 100.
Game files 100. Alright, what's the internal name for Dreambox? I forgot to reset your buzzers. Fuck. Give me a second. Go.
It's Space Jam, right?
You're supposed to give time for other people to buzz, but that is correct.
She was
Oh my
confident.
god. Yeah, but you answered before they were supposed to.
I will give it to you because you did buzz first anyway, but in the future, please wait for people or I will not count it.
Alright.
And you'll be giving away the answer to the next person.
Well, I mean, nothing like. Does it make any sense?
I don't know, but I think it's funny, so we're going with it.
It's true.
Alright, Nins, it's your choice.
Oh,
Nins did get zapped already.
that's too good.
I'm turning it up every time she gets it
No,
wrong.
no, you're not. Stop. Don't do that. You're keeping it on safe. You're keeping it on safe. Okay?
I feel like I should feel bad, but this is really funny.
I said mechanics for 100.
Mechanics for 100. How do you not die while being inside a spike? I will accept general answers because I realize this one's could be hard otherwise. That's everybody, so Nins.
Well, if you're moving away from the direction of the spike, it can't kill you. And there's like other things such as order of operations. If
Yeah,
like,
I just needed one though, because this is a general question. Most of the mechanic questions are general, so as long as you give me a correct answer, I'll take it. I don't remember exactly what I wrote, doesn't matter. You get to choose again.
go, I got no points. Let's go for mechanics for 200.
Mechanics for 200. Why are you able to jump off lava blocks? Alright, I will give Heck 10 seconds to decide. Heck's buzzing. Alright, so Parrot.
So there's 3 pixels of wall jump leniency, and there's a solid like block or surface inside the lava, so you can't invincibility through. But like the hurt box of the lava sticks out by 2 pixels. But since you have 3 pixels of wall jump leniency, you can like have 1 pixel to jump off the lava.
That is very specific. It would have been correct anyway. Okay, I will say for the 300, 400, 500 ones, they will need more. But you all have been already, so it'll be fine. Alright, Parrot, it is your choice.
Oh, let's do miscellaneous trivia 100.
Alright. What's the name of Madeline's girlfriend?
Oh.
I think chat knows it. But
I
no one
think
can get
I
chat.
know it too. I think.
I blanked for a second.
Alright.
I have no idea.
ready? Time
No,
is
I
up.
don't know.
So, Heck.
I think it's Alex,
That is
right?
correct.
Okay.
Wasn't that wait, wasn't that the sister? Oh my god.
That's
Alex's
sister
Theo
of Tio.
sister.
Oh.
I was thinking either Alex or Lanny, one of the two.
Bonnie is the main character of Celeste 2, so that's probably why you were thinking of that.
Probably.
Literally named after her. Alright, Heck. Your choice.
Modded for 100.
Modded for 100. What map editor is most commonly used before LAN? I forgot to reset it.
Oh.
Shit.
I busted on the previous one.
Vinny did buzz it on the previous one. Did I'll just ask for Odyssey. Did anybody buzz before Vinny?
I don't think so, no.
Don't think so? Alright.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, that's my bad. You know, Vinny's in last place anyway, we'll give him this. Vinny, what is it?
Yay! A-horn.
That is correct.
And
Shit,
I've never even opened it.
Fuck. There we go. I suck. Shut up. Alright, Vinny, what do you want?
Okay, let's do a Game Files 400.
Ooh.
Game Balls 400. What's the internal name for wall bounces? Fuck, why do I keep highlighting it? That's a stupid habit. Alright. GM Tech, true. Alright, we are out of time, so, Viddy.
I think it was Super Jump.
That is incorrect.
Fuck.
I'm next, right?
Yes, Nins?
Super wall jump.
That is correct.
I
So close.
that was what I thought it was. Like I wasn't sure.
Let's go. I
Better
got
safe
first
than
place
sorry in
back.
Jeopardy. Alright, Nins? Your pick.
Let's do mechanics for 300.
That's for 300. This one is, if I remember this one correctly, this one is not very specific what it's asking for, but I'll try my best to explain if you all have any questions. Why are double dream jumps possible? And yeah, what mechanics allow for them as well, not just how you do them. I will let the timer play out. Alright, Nins.
Okay, so when you exit a dream block, you get 3 freeze frames and then coyote time. But there's also an extra bonus like leniency frame before the freeze frames. So if you jump on that frame, then you get coyote and you can jump again.
I think that's good enough. I'll give it to you. It's fucking hell. I keep accidentally doing Chrome stuff. It doesn't matter. You can buffer it is what I said, but that's not. But it's good explanation, so I will take it. I didn't make this alone, okay? I have credits at the end for the people who helped me. Give me a break. I'm trying my best here.
Let's do mechanics for 400.
Oh.
Mechanics for 400. What happens if a moving block pushes you out of bounds? And what? Oh fuck! I think I'm taking. Then okay, buzz again. I forgot again. I'm taking it at first because I heard her yell. If you already buzzed, please buzz again. I forgot to reset it. I think it was just 50. Yeah. This seems like the correct order anyway, so
Yeah.
fine. Next time, get on the review. There's a lot of people get on the review. I had 2 people helping me make this, and then like 4 playtesters. Nins.
Yeah, so normally when a block pushes you, it just pushes you to the side of it. But if it's out of bounds, Madeline, it just doesn't allow her to go there, so she just gets put inside the block. And then if she's inside of the block, if the block does any more movement, like a Kevin retracting, she'll sneak to the other side of it.
That's pretty much the exact answer I was looking for. We just wanted go inside the block and then get pushed out on the other side when it comes out, or something along those lines.
Can I go extra?
You.
If a block hasn't stopped moving, but it moves 0 pixels, then like only you get pushed to the left, I think, because it's like not symmetrical with the signs and all. Yeah.
This makes no sense to me, but I'll take it. You're 3 points for that. No, I'm kidding. Nins gets 1 point for that.
Let's fucking go.
Huge.
Okay.
If it's actually a tie, I'm not counting that point. But Nins gets 1 point, and
I guess mechanics are 500.
mechanics are 500. This one was not written by me.
Reset the buzzer. Reset the
Reset the
buzzer.
buzzers. Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
doing
yeah.
it. I'm doing it. All right. Vanilla pufferfish behave differently depending on whether you respawn in the room they're in or enter it through room transition. What is the difference in behavior? Everest does fix this difference. All right, I'll start the timer. Someone in chat got it correct. All right, Nins.
So I think that'd be like an order of operations difference where it hits you. You get the boost on like basically a different frame or position.
That is. Can you give more detail, please?
I give more detail. Well, you like hit the puffer, and it either does it on that frame, or it does it too late into the frame that it comes out the next frame. And like it changes its depth because I think it changes. I think mad to the bullet. Yeah.
I will say, can you? What's the difference in behavior due to that change?
It would hit you at a different like point.
I will
Like-
take that. It's not super specific. I will take that. It's on respawn. If you have to do it before the freeze frames, or you have to do it. Sorry. Yeah, on restart you have to start holding it before the freeze frames, but fuck.
No, I was just
When you enter the room, you can start holding during the freeze frames as well, and it'll work because the depth changes. There we go.
Were you wrong?
I was wrong.
I'm confused. That sounded like the right explanation, but it was really vague.
I'm not sure.
I didn't mean the right thing.
You know what? I'm counting it. You know what? Points and a zap. What about that?
Okay.
Where did I get this information? Dizov told me.
What?
But zap. I will give Nins the points. I already revealed it.
I mean, you could just go to no one if it actually wasn't correct.
If somebody tells me this wasn't correct, I'll remove the points. Yes,
But it was wrong.
it was about you don't want the points.
I mean, like, I don't. When I
I'm
was
confused. Nins was wrong. I did not understand what Nins was saying. That's why I'm trying to get an answer.
wanted to hit you with my later, but no, that's just like a different thing. I forgot.
Doing so good, right? You know what? Fine. Nobody gets the points for that question then. We'll go with that.
Yeah.
Fucking Nin. If nobody gets the points, Nins gets to choose the next one anyway. Yeah, if Nins thinks she's wrong, she's not getting the points.
I just want. Like, I get the key. I don't lose points.
You're not. I won't lose points because this is my mistake.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair.
I think that's fair
Fair
enough.
enough.
Just
Let's
to
do
keep
modded
it
for
fair.
3.
Also, reset the buzzer.
Yeah, got it.
Realistic, I think yeah, everyone besides Parrot probably would have lost points on that one, just because Parrot didn't buzz. Minus 1,000 points for everybody. I can do that.
Well, that wouldn't change anything.
I will get there anyways. Don't worry.
Would not change anything. All right, whatever. Nins, you can pick the next one.
Modded for 3.
Modded for 300. What's the maximum amount of berries in SJ, including Deathless? I'll start the timer. All right, that's everybody. Heck,
410.
that is correct.
Yay! There was an
Yay.
SJ question. One I
Yeah,
That one was like for you.
yeah. There weren't questions made for people. There were definitely questions I could see certain people doing better at. All right, Heck.
Modded for 400.
So speaking of that, what was the first modded golden considered to be harder? Alright, that's everybody. Parrot.
7D.
That is correct.
Yippee.
I did give Heck the points, right? Yeah, I did. Okay.
Enoch's my goat.
Alright, Parrot.
Let's do real life 300.
Real life 300. What Canadian province is the real Mount Celeste in?
I'm so out.
I feel like I've heard this one, but I don't remember it
Same.
anymore.
I don't know any Yukon.
I'll just
Alright,
just
someone
run.
buzz. I will start the timer.
Oh. I don't know the answer.
Alright, Heck.
Quebec. I think that's the only
Incorrect.
province that I know. Dang it. It's the
Viddy.
only one I know. by name.
I don't even know any Canadian provinces. I'm just gonna guess a random name that I have a slight connection with. Toronto?
That is incorrect.
Is that even a province? I have no idea.
tried.
I don't know. I don't think it's a city. It is British Columbia.
What?
Alright,
That is a
Parrot, I
city.
believe, chose that one. So,
I did. Game files 200.
Game Files 200. Why are the crystal spikes commonly referred to as spinners? I have a detailed answer written down. As long as you can give me the general explanation, I will take it. So, Viddy.
So usually the saws from 5A, they were like spinning. That was like the first version of the entity. And for Farewell, I think they wanted to use a similar entity, but it was like they didn't want it to spin anymore, so they changed the name to Crystal Static Spinner.
That
Which
is
is-
correct. I'll stop you there. That is correct. You said it for Farewell.
That's not correct, but that's
What?
fine.
That is not correct. I will
wait.
give you the points because you answered the question. They were
Oh, yeah,
introduced in
never mind.
Reflection.
Yeah, for
It's a-
Farewell they made it rainbow. Never mind.
I
Yes.
made them gay.
Yeah, let's go, gay spinners. Some stuff might be wrong. From what I wrote down, we tried to get feedback. I'll take what's correct. Outside of the one mistake.
You gotta reset the buzzer, by the way.
Oh yeah.
All right. So, Viddy,
Misc Trivia 300.
Miss Trivia 300. What is the name of Theo's cat? Who also happens to be the server icon for our
Hmm.
No.
Alright, somebody buzzed. I will start the timer. By the way,
No.
I'll just give some context for this one. This was in the comment on the Theo I think the second Theo Understars post. So it's a bit obscure.
I
but
looked at this
I
like
don't
when
know.
I got the
idea.
game
I'm
originally.
amazed.
Alright. Heck.
Garfield.
Wrong.
Crap.
Spins.
Oh, it's.
I didn't know anyway, though.
Yeah, Garfield.
I respect the attempt.
I respect it.
It was worth a
Sort of-
shot, you know.
Very true.
What it was right.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not sure about some of the difficulties because every person will consider different things difficult. I tried. Fucking Garfield the cat, though. Let's go. I wish. That'd be funny as hell.
Who gets to pick now?
Wait, do I get to choose again now? Or-
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright,
Yeah.
Real Life 400.
Real life 400. Alright. What month and year was Exoc formed? Not Maddie Makes Games.
You do not get to zap me for the. I don't know the answer. I'm not.
Mm,
So, like, I should zap you for not buzzing.
This one probably should have been 500. I'm not gonna lie. I think the 500 is easier. Specifically, Extremely Okay Games, not Maddie Makes Games. I want to be clear on this.
Also,
I'm
month
gonna
and
buzz and
year.
just
I
guess,
have
since no one
no
else is
idea.
buzzing.
I could maybe
I'm just
guess
gonna make
the
a
year,
guess.
but the month
I'm
definitely
taking
not.
one for the team, I guess. Even though he's about to be losing if he gets this wrong.
I roughly
Yeah.
like I don't know.
Please, I beg you.
All right, Heck.
June 2016. That'll be my guess.
It was March 2019.
Dang,
I thought it was
Okay,
fourth
never
after
mind.
A
Celeste.
little off.
I had no idea. I thought that they had like a game before Celeste too, so I was just
I mean,
gonna
but
guess
then
like
it
a few
was
years prior.
it
I
was
think they
Maddie makes
both-
games before that, right? But like,
Yeah.
Okay.
I
It was-
think that's specifically when they
both
changed their
Tower-
name.
I don't think they changed the name because they both exist as
Okay.
developers on Steam. But Towerfall and Celeste are both grandfathered in, and then Farewell was released 6 months later.
Dang.
Wait, am I not getting picked up? Okay, no, the overlay is just not picking up. I'm getting. All right, did I give the points? Or sorry, take the points? I did not. All right, forget who asked? Who chose the question?
Me again. Woo.
All right, ready.
Game Files 300.
Game Files 300. What's the name of the Madeline Rickroll audio file?
I don't know it. I don't know it. I mean,
Somebody in chat got it correct.
I have like the general idea.
A couple people in chat got it correct. I'll give Nins 10 seconds to decide.
I'm not buzzing in. Except you.
Well, in their defense, I also have it memorized, so I can't talk. Okay, Parrot.
It is wow so secret dot wave or WAF.
That is correct. All right, so Parrot, you get to choose. We got 4 500 to 100 and
Let's get the
200 and
last
400.
100 out of the way. Let's do the real life 100. Let's get it out.
Real Life 100. What game did Maddie make ROM hacks for? I forgot to clear the buzzer. Let's go.
I clicked it like frame 1 that he reset it.
I clicked it before it
Hey,
reset.
I'll give y'all a few seconds.
It's
I have no
I'm
idea.
running this great. This is making me want to do a second one. This is fun as hell.
This is fun.
don't know it.
All right, Parrot.
Super Mario World.
That is correct.
What?
I'm catching up.
Right.
Catching up. It's anyone's game except Hex or Vinny.
They're trying. They're trying.
Yeah, I could get
Winnable.
2,000
Winnable.
points here or something.
500.
Let's get the last 200 out of the way as well.
That's 200. All right. Miscellaneous trivia. I did reset the buzzers, right? Okay. Name 3 of the 4 berry amounts needed for different pie endings.
Oh.
Some of these questions, in my opinion, are in the wrong number, but I don't know.
It's been so long.
All right, I'll give you 10 more seconds. I made a quiz,
Three
but I
of
also
the
had
four.
help.
I didn't realize it
You
said
don't have to
3 of the
name
4
all
before
4.
it was.
I'm out for that.
All right, Heck.
So I think there's
Name
one
3
for
numbers.
70, and then 175, and then another one for 125. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't realize it said name 3 of the 4.
I mean, you could guess.
just...
You could guess 4 as long as you have 3 correct. I'll give it to you.
Oh, okay, I'll guess
Oh.
20.
No more than 4 guesses. No more than 4 guesses.
I'll guess 20 is my 4th.
Yeah. You did not get them. You did not.
Dang.
You got 2 wrong. That's it. All right. So Nins.
Is it maybe 50, 100, 150, and like as a bonus guess, I guess like what, 70?
That is incorrect. I will not tell you how many you got correct until after. Parrot.
Get zapped.
Don't know.
Let's go with 25, 100, 150.
I'll stop you there. That is incorrect. The answers are 20, 50,
Wow.
90, and
I-
150.
I knew
Oh, I got none of
50 and
them right.
150.
Oh my
I knew 50 and 150. Okay. I was like, I'll guess on the third one. Maybe I'll get it correct.
Yes, it is 90, not 100 for some reason. I don't know. I don't know what Maddie was thinking. I meant to say excluding 0. I must have deleted
Right.
that. I meant to say excluding
That
0, but nobody guessed 0 anyway.
The question. God damn it.
Whatever. If it worked, it worked. I don't know. I think Parrot chose that. So
Real life 500.
real life 500. What game has the oldest release date on the Maddie Makes Games site? Not the oldest game she made, but the oldest one with a marked release date.
Okay, I don't know.
I have no clue.
I don't know it.
2 people in chat, or 3 people in chat have got it correct now.
Damn, chat kinda cracked.
Chad is kind of good at this. That's crazy. Who'd have thought?
I don't know. Chat's doing chat things. Is chat him for people guessing? It's supposed to be.
I only know like 2 other games, and like one of them I forgot the name of.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
I don't think I'm
Okay.
daring.
Okay, heck buzz, I'll give you 10 seconds. I was about
You
to
got
say, I'll
this,
give
you
you a
got
few
this.
more seconds anyway, but I'm just taking one for the team again. This answer is valid, but technically I'm still wrong. Yeah, that's why I specified release date on the site and not oldest game she's made. Tech, That's a
Towerfall.
it was Jumper.
Oh, that's what it was called! God damn it, I could have known that.
Never heard of that.
I don't think it should have been 500, but maybe it should have. I don't know.
I could have got. There's so many I could have got.
Alright. Back to Parrot again.
Let's do
It's still-
modded 500.
I think it's still technically anyone's game. Modded 500. Alright, Buzz, our reset. What was the first collab released on Game Banana?
Oh my god. What is that?
I think I actually know this one.
I might not.
2019 ass question.
Either chat's getting it wrong or I was given the wrong answer. Should I confirm this real quick?
Probably?
Probably, yeah.
Never mind, some people are getting it correct. Should do we do a quick googling session? Because I didn't check this
Sure,
answer
why not?
myself. I'm just trusting the people who told me. And then Nins, Heck, and then Pick. Fucking hell.
Wait, do I guess now?
I'm gonna check the answer first.
Wait, what?
Fucking hell. Why did I not check this beforehand? Is there a way to search by collabs like Game Banana?
No. I mean, we can just go with what you
I
wrote
don't-
down.
Alright, we'll just
Go with
what I wrote
oldest and then
down.
like Control F collab or something.
I mean,
probably.
if
Yeah.
we end up with 2 different answers, the person that answered, and then like what it actually
Alright, I'll
is,
just
we can
let
look up
everybody go. I should have checked first. Whatever, Nins.
Alright. I am that bod collab?
I'm not gonna remove the points yet, but that's not what I had. Heck.
I think it was I Am Dad Vods 2018 Halloween collab. I think was the full name of it.
That's one
I
thing
think.
chat's saying, Parrot, but I'll let Parrot go as well, because I don't...
It's like collab June 2018 or something. Collaboration June
Okay,
2018.
so that's what I have.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I'm
I
pretty sure
remember
it's
Vicky
June
talking about
2018.
this. Because Vicky was gonna golden this or something because no one had golden it before. That's why I remember.
Judging by what chat's saying right now, I'm gonna say that is correct and remove points from Nin's Heck. And Parrot, you get the point.
Huge. Shout out to Vicky. I would have not have known if Vicky didn't decide the golden dot.
Alright, so we only have 3 questions left. We'll take a quick look at the points. It could still go to either Nin's Parrot.
There's some points left on the board.
I think Viddy's technically out of the running.
I can get 1k at most.
I think I
Yeah.
know this.
So
Wait, no, 800.
it's either Parrot or
No,
Nins,
that's
but
fast.
you all should keep trying anyway. You can bet your the end. Gamble. You know, we love gambling here on the
Yeah,
Lirkz
for
stream.
Final Jeopardy.
Yay!
Okay, let's do the
It's
last
totally not a joke
non-500.
question. I would never. All right, Parrot.
Last non-500. So
Last
miscellaneous trivia for-
non-500?
Yep.
What is Granny's real name?
What the fuck?
Wait, I'm blanking.
I have no idea.
Don't know.
Chat's got it.
You don't get to that if I don't listen. That's not how
I think I remember. I think I remember.
Nin's coping right now. All right, Parrot and Hecka Buzz. I'll give you all 10 seconds.
That's
I have
not
no
what
idea.
we agreed upon. Okay.
I mean, I could understand Nin not wanting to go. She's still in the running, so if she doesn't know this one, she might know the others.
That's true.
All right, Parrot.
Is it Celia?
That is correct.
Huge.
What the?
Oh,
I remember
Okay, so,
of Autumn.
Unless she loses in the gambling section, Parrot wins. But we'll keep going.
Let's do the last miscellaneous trivia.
The last miscellaneous trivia. All right. What is spelled out on the bottom of the actual spectrogram for the music and event secret room?
Do I?
Event Horizon Finals, Geo6. The one that shows the heart on the thing.
Yeah, I know what room this is. I
But
don't.
I
if
have
you
a
check
guess,
the
but I
actual
don't know.
I didn't know there was a
it has
spectrum
words.
thing.
15 questions.
I'll give y'all some time. These are supposed to be really hard.
Impossible. No idea.
At least one person got it correct.
I might just buzz and guess again. I'm out of the running anyways. Might as well, you know.
Heck, just
Sure.
goes
I
to the
have
memes.
enough points. I
respect
can
it.
afford losing some points. I think I have a guess.
I mean that. Oh wait, no, that doesn't leave ends up in a winning. At least this. Okay. Heck,
Does it just say Kevin or
that is
something?
incorrect.
Okay.
Even lower. Parrot.
You know, I was gonna guess the same thing, so now we need to come up with something else.
I will give you, let's say, 15 seconds to answer.
So, it's the last one I need
I
to
have not
get.
started the timer. Okay, go. You have 15 seconds.
Surely it's Fuahara.
That would be awesome.
Parrot.
Does it say Powered Up Audio? Just like the company Kevin
That
does
is
stuff with?
also incorrect.
I don't know.
At least according to Dadbot's video, because that's what I used. It is not so empty.
Dang.
Isn't that also the poem thingy for the heart?
I think it's referencing the heart. It's like it's empty
Oh.
something. I don't think it's the same thing though.
Yeah, I think it's like empty space.
Yes,
Oh,
empty
yeah,
space,
yeah,
and the
true.
spectrogram for the secret room is not so empty.
That's cool.
All
I
right,
didn't
we
know
got
that.
one question left, so
Let's do that one.
let's do that one. Yeah. What this is?
Dang it! This came up on my
I'm not
stream
even
today.
reading this off at this point. You guys can choose whether or not you want to play. Alright, so there are two possible answers here. I will take the variable name or the commented name, at least according to the GitHub thing. For the conditional that will give you the boost. Came up Parrot stream earlier today. Are you serious?
Yeah, we talked about this on my stream earlier today. That's crazy. We
Name.
literally looked at the code for it.
It's dodge slide, right?
That is
Yeah.
correct. That is one
Yeah.
of the two options. It's dodge lane. I'll take that. It doesn't matter. Parrot's still in the lead. This is a predicted question. Vinny also predicted one of the questions. I just don't remember which
Yeah.
one it was because I didn't write it down.
It was this
I
one.
did think-
I
I did
literally
think-
said it was this one.
Multiple people predicted this.
No, I looked up before this entire thing. I looked up the height of like Celeste Mountain just to make sure if that comes up that I would know. Unfortunately,
Great.
That's so
What?
good.
I should have expected this to be predicted, but it was a good question, so I left it in. No wonder where it was close. Mostly.
The freest 500
If you
points
bet
question.
negative points and get
Yeah.
it wrong, do you lose negative points? I'll say yes, but also you can't win if you're some people have points.
Yeah, on Jeopardy, if you have negative points, they just don't even allow you to do Final
Yeah.
Jeopardy. I'm pretty sure.
I'll let you bet your negative points if you want.
Awesome.
All right, here we are. I will say right now, this is a joke question. Good
Uh-oh.
luck. So the topic is Madeline. You could choose DM me, I guess, or just send in
Wait, how
general
does
the
this work
amount of
again?
points.
How does Final Jeopardy
Just
work
choose the
again?
amount of points you want to bet. I will go back to your point value.
Minus 600.
Fuck. I'll go back to your point value. Yours is negative 600, Vinny.
Well, I'm in the lead. Is it even like?
I don't know. Do you want to be funny? Risk it all? You
No.
could.
You could get
Not really.
2,400.
You could get
points,
2,400.
Could
Not
win by
really.
a decent chunk.
If everybody goes all in, it could be a 4-way tie.
I already risked points on the
Assuming it
spectrogram
gets it
question.
wrong.
I'm about that.
CV Zen knows about. Let's see. All the testers know about. What? No. The second set of testers know about this question. The first set, I told about it, but it wasn't in the Jeopardy. It's a stupid question, but I think it's funny. You should. Yeah. Okay. So all the testers do know about it. Here's your point values. Just DM me or send in the general.
I just sent it in the general.
Oh wait, shit. That's what I'm using for Ninja's camera. Let me pull this up on a different. Let me just pull this up on my phone real quick.
Oh. What is it looking? Yes.
All right. So we have Vidi
Carefully.
betting 600 points, Heck betting 500 points, Nin's betting 300 points. So we're just waiting on Parrot.
I send.
Parrot betting got 200 points. Are we letting the people in the negative bet positive points?
Well, hold on. They're not secret. That's not what
I mean, if I get it
Oh,
wrong, then I lose.
I'll let
500
them bet
then,
it
so-
because they still can't win off of these amounts. All right. So we have again Nins with 300 points bet, which would tie her with Parrot because I'm not counting the 1 point. Vidi with 600 points bet, which would bring him correct. Hex betting 500 points, that bring them to negative 2,000, and Parrot's betting 200 points, which means that if she gets it, then she would win assuredly, and if she doesn't get it, it doesn't matter unless Nins gets it and she doesn't. But I don't expect y'all to get this one.
Okay.
So
Well,
very, very simple question here. There are many answers. I will only accept one of the answers. Good luck. Simple question. What is Madeline?
what is Madeline?
DM me or send the answer in spoiler text.
Okay.
I will give you all as much time as you need.
I got it.
All right. Vidi
let me
has
think about this.
given his answer.
I need to get in your
Nins
head
has
what
given
we should
her
do.
answer. What would I do? What would I find funny? What would I find
what would you
funny
think
to
is funny?
Half of you, which I have barely talked to before. And Parrot, which I've basically only talked about 9 souls.
Yeah, doesn't help.
Good. Heck has responded as well. The friends we made along the way, maybe. You never know. It could be. Y'all can look at chat if you want, by the way. I'll allow it for this one.
Oh, okay.
Hi.
And if you want to change your answer after looking at chat, go ahead.
No, I'm locking in.
Okay. I got it.
All right, Parrot has locked in her answer. That is everybody. Okay, so Vidi has said an alcoholic. That's a good one. I would have done that if I hadn't already had an answer. Came up. Hex says a geometry dash cube in RTX. I don't think that's correct.
Surely.
Damn, I'm sure I was
surely.
close though.
Parrot has said the mountain, and Ninsa said gay. So the answer is none of you got it correct. It's just a person. Also trans rights because she's also a trans woman.
It was just simple.
You
It
all
was a
got it wrong.
person.
Dang.
It's over.
Nice. Oh,
No.
okay.
I got it wrong one. Okay.
Actually, you got 2 wrong then, and the one you technically got wrong.
I thought.
Maybe should count. Maybe they should count, but I said I would only accept one answer. Duh.
Oh.
Anyway, here's credits.
Awesome. That was fun.
One's
So yeah, thanks to Ella and Dizov for helping me make the board. Ella also helping me gather playtesters and just being in the Discord for planning. And then Melissa, Ren, Zen, and Mimic for playtesting, and these people for playing.
Thank you for inviting me. It was fun.
Clap,
Yeah, that
clap.
was a
Yeah.
blast.
Good.
Doesn't go through when I defeat.
This was fun as hell.
Yeah, that's cool.
I got no other plans. This is it.
We got completely destroyed by the two right
Oh
categories.
yeah, we should get the point. Heck goes to -3,000. Nins goes to 601. Parrot goes to 1,000, and Vidi goes to
Still triple-
-1,200.
Still quadruple digit score. I'll take this.
Yeah.
Well, without a negative
Congrats,
before that.
Yay! This is so much fun. I'm glad I did this. Yeah, so thank you everybody for being here. I would thank you all for the follows, but for me to count. And Meta, thank you for the gift stuff.
Thanks
So,
for-
yeah, that's all I got. I'm gonna take a break, and then I'll probably just do a normal Celeste stream after this, because I feel like playing Celeste now.
Awesome.
Yeah, so thank you all for being here. I'm probably gonna stay in the VC if I stick around. Otherwise, see ya. I'll be right back.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye bye. Yeah, that's a good question now.
Yeah, it was
What am I
fun.
doing now?
You know, the guy just pop in my head.
GG chat.
Chill down for a second. Okay. I'm just gonna end stream here because I already streamed today. That was fun though. I won. Let's go. Huge dub. That's cool though. I'm glad there were a bunch of questions that I actually knew. Anyway, go follow Lirkz and go follow everyone else here if you're not following them yet. That's cool. Alright, see you later. See you tomorrow for tomorrow's stream. Bye, chat.